families, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you are well. I hope your day is good by the grace of God. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate your time. This video, as you can tell, is about Ghana President Nana Akufo-Addo once again versus AES. I thought this field has gone and will never come back, because the other time I made a video about Ghana president and AES, somebody came for me badly under the comment section. I should shut up. I should not talk about him again. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I want to say something, but I kept quiet. I said, you don't know. You don't know me. You don't know. It's your president. Well, good. And after everything I saw yesterday in Ghana happening, that video will come later. I don't know whether you want to see it or not. One of our family members once again reminded me that Nana Akufo-Addo is digging on AES again. He's talking about them. I said, no, I listened to that speech, but I couldn't finish because it's like an old story, repeating it again, the agenda, this agenda. So I didn't. So I went back to check on the video. And yes, I got a message I want to share with you. In case you are like me, you dodge it and you say, no, I had enough, it's too much, and you didn't listen to it. Please listen to it, and I'll be back with what the Malian delegate, the foreign minister, also said. Please, I'll be back.
Security Council, as per the Ezowini Consensus, the Common African Position on UN Reform, which calls for Africa to have permanent seats on the Council. It is incomprehensible that a continent of 1.4 billion people has no permanent voice in shaping decisions that affect global peace and security. The time for half measures is over. We need a Security Council that is fit for purpose in today's world. It is heartening, however, that finally the demand for reform has found acceptance by leaders of 2 of the 5 permanent members, President Joe Biden of the United States of America and President Emmanuel Macron of France. Hopefully, the others will soon follow suit. We must also recognize that the fight for peace goes beyond government actions. It is a fight for humanity itself. In Africa, we have often borne the brunt of conflicts, sending our troops to peacekeeping missions with limited support from the global community. While I'm pleased to see the UN now taking steps to finance peacekeeping in Africa, an outcome of Ghana's presidency of the UN Security Council, we must go further. Peacekeeping alone is not enough. We must address the potential causes of conflict, poverty, inequality, and lack of opportunity. True peace comes from investing in education, healthcare, and economic development. However, peace cannot be imposed from the outside. It must be built from within. African nations must take ownership of their security, and the African Union needs to strengthen itself to be able to respond swiftly to threats. Madam President, as I speak today, ongoing developments in West Africa are deeply troubling. Military coups in Mali, Guinea, Burkina Faso, and Niger threaten the democratic progress we have worked so hard to achieve within the ECOWAS community. These coups are stark reminders that democracy is indeed fragile and must be continually nurtured. In Ghana, however, we will remain resolute in our commitment to democracy. As my presidency draws to a close, I want to assure this Assembly that the upcoming 2024 elections in Ghana will be free, fair, and transparent. Ghanaians have demonstrated time and again in the last 3 decades their strong attachment to democracy, which they will not permit to be undermined.
Yes, families, before somebody come for me, let me just say this. I have all the video there, and I'll be back to react on President of Ghana speech. But I'm just comparing what he said about the Alliance of Sahel to what the Malian foreign minister also said there. And that's what you heard. President Nana Akufo-Addo is still bitter about the coup, even though they are shaming all of them. He's still bitter about it. Yes, coup is not good, but if you manage your country well, if you look after the people well, better than what they are doing, then you can talk. But if you don't, and you will spend 58 million on digging somewhere, saying that you're going to build a church, a cathedral for God when your people are hungry, then you don't have to be talking about them the way you do. I thought they finished it. When delegates from Ghana came, people were posting videos like, oh yes, Nana sent a letter and congratulate them. It's all fake news. He still hates them. So the news that came that some people were in Ghana, they were plotting and this, which I'll be back. Some of the evidence are coming out already. This is what he went to say at UN after everything he said. This is his last speech. He still want to make that point that he disliked them. That's the word I will use, even though he didn't say he disliked them. He used stronger word. You heard him. Please listen to the Malian foreign minister. I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
Terrorism in all of its forms, and to honor the memory of victims, civilians and soldiers, Sahelians and foreigners. They are determined to defend their territorial integrity and to ensure their prosperity in a peaceful manner, as laid out in the preamble of the Liptako Charter, which refers to various international organizations, including ECOWAS, and to universal values. As for the lords of war and chaos, with the assistance of God, we will triumph again and always over your sinister and diabolical schemes. Strangely, since the creation of the AES, we've been surprised by the fierce hostility it has encountered, especially from certain officials of ECOWAS who are acting on the orders of imperialist and neocolonial entities. The rest of history is well known. Amadou Hampâté Bâ said, I quote, "If you try too hard to get rid of a pesky frog, it will end up settling in your own pond." End quote. The Confederation of States of the Sahel is open to all investors as long as the partnership benefits the populations of the Sahel and as long as it respects the sovereignty of states. Mr. President.
Families, you heard what he has to say about all those who are plotting to get rid of them. When you throw a ball against wall, it does what? It will bounce and it will come back against you. He used frog. I cannot repeat it, but you heard it. It's almost the same. So those who are sitting there and democracy is what they eat and drink, and democracy will put food on the table. The Alliance of Sahel, they are busy creating jobs, food security, hospitals, factories, which I'll be showing you more. Burkina Faso has now bought their own airline. Do Ghana have Ghana airline? I don't know. Please let me know, because it's long time since I heard of Ghana airline. Has to sit down, grown-up leaders, and put together and put Africa together. No, they keep destabilizing Africa. That's the word I will use. Calling calling UN to provide protection for Africa. Protecting from who? I don't know. Protection from who? From US, from UN, from European Union, from NATO. Where were they when NATO attacked Libya? Where were they? Right now, the only people that I've seen or heard that need to be protected from are the people he's calling. So who? His own brothers and sisters. He's still dreaming, even though he has few months to go, to put things in place. I've warned them. I said, As they are coming one by one, pretending everything, every gift they give to them, they should burn them because they will have things in them that will be recording, watching them. They should burn all of them because they didn't bring them with open heart. They didn't bring them with open mind. They have agenda behind it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I dislike you. I want to come to your house and see how you decorate your house. Oh, I like this. I like that. It's all fake. President Nana Akufo-Addo has told us it is fake. And anyone that talks about it, they will arrest the people. This is what they are doing in Ghana now, arresting people who talk against the government. I really before like this man. But from where he's going now, no. Ghana, I don't know where Ghana is going. Anyway, families, Mauritania, Manu, those who are passing by, please, Ghana people, don't attack me. Attack your leader to put the country in order. Not me here, please. Don't come for me. Otherwise, this time I'll come for you. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's your business. You can take it how you want it. God bless you, our families. I appreciate your time. What do you think about the video? I'll be back with the full speech of the Malian Foreign Minister. For those who haven't heard it, well, if you two permit me, I will play it or take some out because there's something going on between them and Algeria still. And we need to listen to it. I'll be back. God bless you. Credit to UN and all.